Assembling your Eureka gold metal detector. Armrest. Place the two armrest halves at the top of the upper shaft and align the holes in the shaft with the holes in the armrests. Ensure the holes near the twist lock are facing the opposite direction to the armrest. Push the plastic bolts through the holes and screw on the nuts. Before tightening the nuts, slide the metal stand into the grooves of the armrests. Tighten the nuts to hold the armrest firmly in place. Attach the armrest straps using the buttons on both sides of the armrest. Push the armrest straps through the armrest cover and push the armrest cover over the armrest. Shaft assembly. Insert the two teardrop-shaped rubber washers into the spaces at the bottom of the lower shaft. Ensure that the spring clip is facing towards the rear of the coil and push the lower shaft into the coil bracket until the holes align. Push the plastic bolt through the holes in the bracket, and with the spacer going on first, tighten the nut firmly. Loosen the twist lock on the upper shaft and slide the lower shaft into the upper shaft. Set it at a comfortable length and lock the spring clip into one of the holes. Then tighten the twist lock. Control box. Clip the control box into position below the handle, leaving enough slack to allow the coil to move. Wind the coil cable around the shaft. Plug the coil connector into the control box. Use the Velcro tabs to secure the cable in position at both the coil end and the control box end. Your Eureka Gold is now assembled. Quick Start Guide. Attach the Quick Start decal. To attach the Quick Start decal, first ensure that the control box is clean. Peel back the adhesive cover and place over the switches and knobs. Set up switch positions. Set the controls to the positions indicated by the green markings on the Quick Start decal. Power on. Switch the Eureka Gold on by turning the volume control to the position indicated by the green marking. Adjust sensitivity control. Ensure the sensitivity control is set to maximum by turning it fully clockwise. Listen to the audio. If it is stable, leave the sensitivity at maximum. If the audio is unstable, slowly turn the sensitivity control anti-clockwise and stop immediately when the audio becomes stable. This ensures you have the highest stable sensitivity and maximum detection depth. Ground balance. Ensure that the balance switch is in the slow track position. Start moving the coil up and down over the ground. Listen to the audio change. Keep moving the coil up and down until the audio becomes stable. Your Eureka Gold is now ready to use. What to listen for. The Eureka Gold has a constant threshold audio hum, like a mosquito. This is what it sounds like. When the coil is moved over a piece of gold, there is a change in the audio. A large piece of gold that is close to the surface will cause a very noticeable change. A small piece of gold or a large, deep piece of gold will cause a less noticeable change. When searching for gold, it is important to listen very carefully to the audio sound to ensure that you don't miss any small or deeply buried gold. Setting the sensitivity level. The sensitivity control should be adjusted to its highest stable position. Unstable audio can be caused by electrical noise from things such as power lines and other gold detectors. This type of noise will be present when the coil is stationary. Unstable audio can also be caused by mineralized ground. This type of noise will be present when the coil is being swept over the ground. Stable audio can be achieved by reducing the sensitivity control. If the audio becomes unstable at any time during use, stop and readjust the sensitivity level so that the audio is stable. Having a correctly adjusted sensitivity level will ensure optimum performance. Troubleshooting. Will not turn on. If the Eureka Gold will not turn on, recharge the battery. If there is still no power, check that the battery connectors are not dirty. If the connectors are dirty, wipe them with a clean, dry cloth. No sound. Check that the detector is switched on. If the detector switch is on, but there is still no sound, turn the threshold control to the position indicated in the Quick Start Guide. If using headphones, ensure that the headphone plug is pushed all the way into the control box. Unstable audio. Ensure switches are set as described in the Quick Start Guide and that the coil cable is securely plugged in. If using headphones, ensure that the headphone plug is pushed all the way into the control box. Remove the coil skid plate and remove any loose dirt. Reduce the sensitivity control to the highest stable position. Reduced detection depth. Remove the coil skid plate and remove any loose dirt. Check that the coil cable is securely plugged into the control box. Ensure that the nut and bolt that attach the coil are plastic and have not been replaced with a metal nut or bolt. Using metal nuts or bolts will significantly reduce performance. Ensure switches are set as described in the Quick Start Guide. Check that the gold detector is switched on. Recharge the battery. If using headphones, ensure that the headphone plug is pushed all the way into the control box. Loose coil. If it becomes difficult to tighten your coil and the coil falls forward, replace the rubber teardrop-shaped washers. For more detailed information, refer to your instruction manual or go to www.minelab.com.